Hi guys, welcome to my channel Code with Infinite. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to install Visual Studio Code, also known as VS Code. VS Code is one of the code editor that is widely used by software developers to write code for different languages such as C, C++, Java, Python, Ruby, Go and many more. So without a further ado, let's deep dive in and see the installation of VS Code.
To download Visual Studio Code or VS Code, go to your browser and type in VS Code. The first website that you see is the official website of Visual Studio Code. Click on this website. So if you have a Windows operating system, you can click on this button to download a stable build of Visual Studio Code. And if you are using a Mac or a Linux operating system, click on this down arrow and you will be able to download the respective operating system stable build of VS Code. Mine is a Windows operating system, so I'll click on this button to download. Okay, we see the download has started. We'll just wait for some time for its download to get completed. Okay, here we have the installer of Visual Studio Code which is downloaded. Double click on that. Click on this radio button to accept the agreement. Click on next. Let everything be as it is. We'll click on next and we'll click on install. Okay, our installation has started. Once the installation is completed, we'll click on this button finish and it will launch a Visual Studio Code. Okay, here we go. We have our release notes, so we can just close it and we can close this also. Okay, now in VS Code what you have, let's explore that. So first icon over here which says that it is Explorer. It is nothing but where you open up your project, such as a Java project or a C++ or a C project. You open it over here and you start coding on your files. This is a search to search any content on your project explorer, means on your project. This icon is for Git to manage your source code. This is to run or debug your code, and this is the extension. So what is extension? Let's see that. So extensions are nothing but there are different tools or plugins or extra software that is available in Visual Studio Code marketplace, which you can download into your Visual Studio Code, and then it will help you in developing of your code. For an example, there is an extension which I have already installed, as you can see, which is HTML boilerplate. So if you want to install any of the extension, so you just have to search over here. For example, I'll search for HTML boilerplate, right? So this extension, it does what is like when you write HTML code, it will help you in writing of the HTML code. Like it will give you the structure of the basic HTML code, and then you just have to write your code over there, or your functionality you have to code there. Okay, so it is already installed. Let me just uninstall it. To install this extension into your Visual Studio Code, you just need to click on this button, install. So it is installed and you can read what it does. Like the description of this extension is given and how can you use. So there are a lot of other extension that you can use. There are also like theme in the Visual Studio Code. For example, if you type in Control Shift P, a search bar will open and you can just type in there color theme and select on this. Now by default it is to dark plus default dark. If you want a lighter theme, you can click on this. You get a lighter theme. So according to your choice or preferences, you can do those changes. Okay, so that's all from this tutorial.
Woohoo! That was a great day of learning, wasn't it? If you enjoyed the content, I would kindly ask you to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I would be mighty, mighty grateful. See you in the next video.